three.
Hi, my name is Cecil Patterson. At this time, I would like to make a plea on how Christians can be better stewards of the environment. You know, the Bible says in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And he did do that. But also in Genesis chapter 1, verse 26, God said that he made man and also put man and gave him dominion over the earth, over the fowls of the earth, over the animals and everything that he had created. All the creation that God had created, he gave man dominion over. So if he gave him dominion over that, then that makes us have to be good stewards of God's creation. And we wake up every morning, we see the sunrise, we hear the birds chirp, we hear all of these things that go on around us. We see all these things going around us. One thing I always say, you can never see the wind, but the wind gives you life. So we must be able to take care of our environment, because as human beings, we can't afford to be breathing toxic air, doing things that are not feasible to God's creation. So we need to understand that the things that we do as Christians can be helpful to the environment, or they can be harmful to the environment. But sometimes we go through and we don't believe that we're doing certain things. There's certain small things that we could do to help out and help out the environment. But some of the things that we need to know, Christians need to try to recycle. We need to be trying to use less energy. We need to be trying to do all of these things. They have something what they call climate change. There is a difference between what climate change is and what climate change is not. NASA says that when we are spinning out too many fossil fuels and we're burning up so much carbon monoxide that it leaves a barrier around the Earth's atmosphere, which causes climate change, which is to cause the climate from changing from one temperature to the next temperature. We're hearing stories all around the country. I live here in Texas. It's hot all the time, but it's now it seems to be raining more than it is hot. And we don't need too much rain, because when it rains too much, it gets humid. And when it gets humid in Texas, it gets extremely hot here. And we don't really need for it to be any hotter here in Texas. But even with that being said, are we as Christians doing the things that we said we should be doing when we're trying to help out God's creation by being better stewards of the environment? The Recycle Across America says that 50% of the households and less than 10% of businesses actually recycle. And also, the average person has the opportunity to recycle more than 25,000 cans in a lifetime. And don't you know, recycling an aluminum can can save enough energy to generate the power for a TV for 3 hours. I don't know about you, but I probably watch the TV more than 3 hours a day. And I can use that as an energy saving. And we as Christians, we can do the same thing. That's the way we can go about saving energy. We can ride share. We can do a lot of things that we can. We can recycle. We can be better stewards of our energy, of turning our lights off when we're not at home. We can do a whole lot of things that we can be good stewards of God's creation. So Christianity has a lot to do with the environment, because God had created the environment for us to be a habitant of, and it's great to be a good steward of our environment. God bless you.